Greetings everyone. Welcome back to Storytime Recaps. In this video, I'm going to recap one of the films from 2022, Choose or Die. Before we start, I hope your day be filled with sunshine and smile. Enjoy the story. The story begins, Hal, a retro video game collector and married man with a dysfunctional family, gets a copy of the interactive fiction computer game Cursor. Hal launches the game and assumes it will be a simple text-based adventure game similar to those from the 1980s. But when the things around him start interacting with the game, he understands it's more than just a game. He was told to choose between the tongue or the ear. Hal chose the tongue as he was suspicious of what the game meant. Hal didn't want to choose, but the game forced him. The curse game made a loud noise that caused Hal in pain, and his family suffers as a result. Kayla, a college student, is working as a cleaner 3 months later in order to pay for her education. She gives her computer geek friend, Isaac, both new and old technology, and in exchange, he helps her learn to code so she can acquire the necessary skills for her classes. Kayla finds the Cursor game in Isaac's apartment one day after work, along with a phone number that offers a $125,000 prize. When she calls, the terror director leaves a recorded message instructing her to finish the game and enter the code at the end in order to win the money. Drawn in by the offer, Kayla agrees to take on the challenge, figuring it would be simple money, and strikes a split with Isaac to split the winnings. Following the death of her son Ricky, Kayla's mother Thea developed a drug addiction. Kayla begins playing the game in a cafe that evening. The game started from level 1. Kayla was told to choose coffee or cake and was puzzled by the game's question because it was the same as the menu she saw. Then she chose coffee. Suddenly the waiter served her coffee. She was scared of what just happened. Kayla thought she just needed to rest enough so she wouldn't think negatively. The game told her to choose again and she chose to rest, causing the waiter to break glass, and learns that it can disrupt reality in a variety of ways. The game culminates in a waitress eating shattered glass and dying. Kayla attempts to end the game by destroying the tape the following day. She also experiences psychological and sexual abuse at the hands of her landlord, Lance, who provides her with drugs and coerces her into prostitution in exchange for keeping her apartment. Isaac is skeptical of her account when she tells him what transpired. Afterwards, Kayla receives a desperate call from her mother while she is working the graveyard shift. When Kayla learns that Cursor has made it onto the internet and is pursuing her, she is forced to make decisions about how to protect her mother from a gigantic rat. Kayla tells her mom to jump out of the window because that's the only option they have. Kayla also succeeded in level 2. Thea eventually sustains serious injuries after falling out of her bedroom window and into a hospital. Kayla visits Isaac's apartment later that evening, and the two of them work to solve the mystery surrounding the game. They surmise that the sound of Cursor, which speaks in an unidentified language, is a kind of code that enables the game to communicate with the outside world. At level 3, as a team, they make it through the night after the game takes advantage of Kayla's grief over her brother's death by drowning in a public pool. The prize number to the storage facility where the game was developed is compromised by Isaac and Kayla. As they search the building, Isaac comes across a tape recording and plays it. During the recording sessions of the creation of Cursor, it is revealed that Beck, the game's creator, discovered a curse in various symbols and incorporated the codes into the game to profit from the suffering of players. The game traps Isaac when they find the necessary code, forcing Kayla to make a decision that could save him but ultimately ends up killing him. Kayla is given instructions by the game to beat the boss and given a set of directions to follow that take her to the home of Hal, who is currently a cruel man who torments his son Gabe and wife Laura. Hal says that the game never ended and that after the levels it said it would leave them alone if he copied it more. Subsequently, the game commands Hal and Kayla to engage in combat while flipping the pain each feels. That is, when Hal gets hurt, Kayla gets hurt, and vice versa. A fierce struggle follows, in which Kayla just about makes it out alive and Hal drowns. When Kayla wins the game prize, she is able to fully control the curse. She kills Lance with this ability, healing her mother and herself in the process. When it is revealed that Beck is the owner of the building where Kayla worked, he asks her who will suffer next. In response, Kayla says that only those who deserve it will be allowed.